Welcome back to ION Formula Racing. And where today it's time to start to get ready for some street circuits for this time. So before we're gonna be doing for this one time, the last video that I just made for just only one time, when unfortunately I made mistakes for anything about for this in Hungary and Greek circuit as well for the Saloniki and probably for the Trivoli, Trentsevel, and Paya as well. So I'm probably not sure this isn't going to be going for very much well, because this isn't going to be going for very well for the unfortunate thing. So we're not going to be doing for such as one thing. It's time to do for street circuits, and we'll launch our way. We're going to be using for modern Formula 1 cars instead of the LMP1 cars. But we're not gonna be already to head down to France, and especially that wasn't gonna be able to do though as well. So we're completely done with anything it was. But now it's time to do for its first street racing circuit. Wasn't like actually like this. It goes to Monaco. And now let's just gonna be launched and become a Vicent as well. As the tracker is going to be loading for such a little bit earlier. And then here is the track. We shouldn't able to be in the garage until everything is fully loaded. So I'll be waiting, and it's going to be for a little bit at one time. When it rains, it will be taking for a half an hour to just wait for just one little time. So first off, it's time to become a spectator, and before we should be able to become a racer. But not the one thing is, I'm the fact that I just look like a racing driver. It just wasn't look like me as well. So I'll be heading for this garage, and let's just gonna be opening up. So where does the vehicles is absolutely trying to find out here. So we currently have an Aston Martin and the Formula 2023 just look like Minardi, and we have the golf cart as well. The go-kart is actually right over here, and then the Aston Martin that I didn't absolutely gonna be trying to just drive. But currently I was in 7 million. I was pretty rich that before I might gonna be drive. So let's go for the medium, but instead that isn't gonna be doing for just like this one. So I'm about to increase the fuel all the way to 100, and let's just drive for one thing. Here we go. Let's just get on to this only one thing. And I almost forgot, I'll be enabling for the mouse control, and we just gonna be try to press R. And finally we're on going. Before I remember, I might gonna be using the ERS, and the DRS enabled, that is where going to be a little bit back as well. When I just put it here for the DRS mode activation for right over here, I might gonna be slowed down. But what actually it's going to take a little bit for much more stress and about of this one big situation down here. My brakes isn't gonna be inevitable, but looks like it wasn't look like Monaco at all. Now looks like it's time to get some harvest, and we're gonna be trying to gain a little bit for just right now. And the DRS activation has opened up. So it looks like we're in our first lap. 1 minute and 20 seconds. The lap time is actually beat 1 minute and 15 seconds per time as well. And especially Battle down to 1 minute and 18 seconds to beat her time, and Autodromo Nazionale in the Monza. So looks like we're absolutely 10 seconds behind, and it's slightly extraordinary fast. I really think that we should be able to beat for 1 minute and 10 seconds. Beating for the Rainbow Dash's Top Gear. I'm probably for her lap record. Could be Rainbow Dash as well. And I'm just pretty still gonna be going to slow down. And we're going. 1 second, of course. The ERS activation stands deployed. But looks like we're gonna be ready for our second lap. I'll be good at this. 1 star, 1 minute and 7 seconds. Oh yes, I'm extraordinary faster than Rainbow Dash and Top Gear record for the Circuito as well. This is part or some sort of crazy thing whatever we do. 0.255 seconds behind for our first very fastest sector that ever recorded. By making mistakes on the sector 2, I qualified extremely fast, but 2 seconds is gonna be in front of us. I'm probably not sure. Woo, really, that was pretty quick. The next stop we're gonna be using for, instead of the mouse control, we just gonna be trying to do this. We still able to deploy around here. So in a very amount of lap times, 1 minute and 16 seconds, it was not that pretty good. And looks like we're gonna be doing for just a little bit more, deploying more ERS. This is going to be such as another fastest lap. The keyboard is more faster than illegally look like. I'm probably not able to say it's gonna be a little bit cursed, but eventually it's not that really good. We ran out of ERS and it's gonna be taking a little bit of while to slip it all the way down here. I'm almost tired of saying about this, and it's gonna be really hurting to get all the way down here. But it looks like I'll probably make ourselves, and we're not able to forget to press K for more hot laps. And we have the DRS ready, but looks like we're good to go. Can we try to beat 1 minute and 7 seconds? It's just 1 minute and 8 seconds. Here we go. And looks like we're almost running out of juice. Besides, well, unfortunately that doesn't gonna be pretty worth. 0.1 seconds is gonna be right behind it. And brake zones just starts another one, and it's just completely having a little bit of such a mistake at all. 2 seconds in front of us ahead, and that wasn't gonna be pretty good. Oh dear, we're losing grip. Wait, we're never gonna be able to see for outside for just 1 moment. But instead of LMP1 cars, wait a second. Oh my god, we lose a front wing. We enable the DRS mode, and we'll never be able to see this real camera on. The session is over completely, but I'm gonna be actually taking a look. Well, there's no spoiler, but I guess I'm headed back into the pits, and it's not gonna be pretty enough. This is actually an unfortunate thing. It was something, it wasn't gonna be pretty good. I guess I'm gonna be headed back into the pits, I guess. Really think this track is used for Formula 1 cars only, including for the Formula E cars. First off, this track is called Circuito Nacional di Sierra. I'm probably not sure this isn't gonna be going to tell about of this video, but looks like I'm gonna be jumping out of this car, and that does not gonna be the name for just only one such as one thing. It was the Z Punkit since 1929 for such as Monaco Grand Prix. I'm probably not sure. This is absolutely for let me know down in the comments. But looks like it actually tried to save about this to the end of this video. So by the way that we just actually went around of this circuit to Spain as well. Because we just eventually forgot to absolutely try to say it was perhaps we're gonna be spawning another car. So looks like we're about to be able to drive instead of soft compound tires. But looks like I'm eventually jumping out of the car. But looks like it does absolutely manage to be hitting for 100% about. There is no refueling about for this point, and I'm gonna be about to end of this. So if you enjoy about of this video, but I'm gonna be get back into the garage. I'll be trying to make things a little bit close. We return back into the hub as well. We're not be able to race about here. So as we're gonna be doing for a free broadcast, free practice, it's called here Circuito Nacional de Ibiza as well. In Ibiza as well. I'm probably sure that is absolutely gonna be say. This is Circuito Nacional de Ibiza. Which is actually that I just completely going to be back into this only one thing. Return to the garage. I think that is pretty to the end of this video. And of course, that is all it. That's it for today's video. If you'd like for that video, of course, that I just made, leave a like and subscribe and click that bell. The game is linked in description down below, so you can check it out for quite easily. Thanks for watching and for all your support. But unfortunately, the game has ended up underrated as well. And this is going to be Turbo Concept signing off. And I almost forgot to say, they won't be able to be popular for once again. Because that I just pretty heard the news that ION Formula Racing is quietly dead. I'll talk to you Formula 1 fans and mini lads all later.